Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to some more Rock Raiders. I've not been on this in quite a long time, and I just figured I'd jump back on it because I hadn't actually completed it. I've been missing it for ages, so. I was gonna let the intro run here just a little bit because it's so good, especially after you've not been on it in a while. Yeah, that was the full intro for Rock Raiders on Manic Miners. We're going to be playing again. I need to figure out where I was up to here. Because we were on, I think, the remastered levels. I don't think the tutorial levels were accessible at the time. So that means...
Frozen Frenzy.
It's Dave's natural size, says John.
Frozen Frenzy. Water.
So yeah, we're back on this. I remember I was... somewhere around here. Don't panic.
I spy.
Okay, so we're around here.
Don't panic.
So we were up to don't panic and then continuing onwards.
Rock hard. Waterworks.
Let's just go here and see what happens.
Some of our rock raiders have been trapped by recent cave-ins and molten magma is threatening to engulf them. We cannot risk teleporting them out. Another malfunction could place them in even greater danger. Guide them back to the safety of Rock Raiders HQ.
Okay.
Once you've got them back safely...
Mine 20 crystals. Okay, so... Oh, God.
Supplies running out.
But yeah, I hadn't been on this in ages. And, I was looking for something to actually do. Because my hands are a little bit funky. So I was like, oh god, I'll just go on Rock Raiders. I just realized here I'm gonna die. I'm already dead because of this thing going on. Dead. Dude! Holy crap!
Unlucky.
How
You
do I
didn't get
even
your
do
rock
that?
raiders back safely and collect the 20 energy crystals we need. Some of our rock raiders...
Right, so let's do that there.
Supplies running out.
Let's just see if we can get him to go through like here instead. Oh my god, guys, run!
A monster has appeared.
Bro, how are you meant to dig that fast? I know, right? Look at how fast it's going. There, go, go.
Solid rock.
That music though. Oh, oh my god.
A monster has appeared.
I love the way there are lava monsters actively following me here as well. Oh, dude, what am I meant to do there? Dig that? Oh, dig that. Oh my god. Oh no, small mobile laser cutter, help! No, no, come on. Dude, no, 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 no!
A monster...
I'm getting cut off before I can do anything. Oh, this is... Oh, this is so hard.
Unlucky.
It's probably one of those, like,
rock-
attrition things where it's like the moment you dig the right area, you're good. You just have to... Guys, I told all of you to click and go. This is literally going to be a case of do it as many times as I need to learn the right route. Go. This is nuts. 5 people lost their lives. Oh, bother. Oh my god. I can't remember this one from the original or whenever we've played it previously, so... Dude, can we get the mobile laser cutter here to help out? Oh, it's the goddamn lava monsters that are causing it.
A monster has appeared. Lava monster.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Right, can we just like push through here? I don't know where to go, honestly. And we've lost a few people, I think. Again. Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of rock monsters.
A monster has appeared.
Wait, what? No, we haven't lost people, so why is... It's just the way that was working. Oh, dude, laser cutter. Come on. I need you over here.
An energy crystal has been found.
Right, so where do I go? Possibly there?
A monster has appeared.
Oh! The laser cutter's gonna get screwed here.
A monster has appeared.
Yeah, he's screwed.
A monster has appeared.
A monster has appeared. Dude, there's like a million rock monsters. Oh, I could have gone that way? Please tell me this is the right way. How you doing anyway, John?
New cavern has been discovered.
Oh my god, run! Holy crap!
A landslide has occurred.
Oh my god. What?
Lava.
No, 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 no!
A new cavern has been
Dude.
discovered.
What am I meant to do there? It's...
Unlucky.
I
You didn't get your
love that
rock raiders back
unlucky.
safely.
It's like,
Some
are
of
you
our
kidding
rock-
me?
Grass
Can I
supplies
actually
running out.
select those and just go like control 1 on them?
A new cavern has been
I
discovered.
think I can.
A monster has appeared.
Have I designated them all as number 1 now? Because if I have, I'll just do that.
Solid rock. A new cavern has
Yep.
been discovered.
There we go. That's easier than
Hard
doing
rock.
that, and I can just select and go. I'm just gonna have to keep going as fast as I can here. I love the way I'm there as well in the group.
A new cavern has been discovered.
No. I just realized I clicked that the wrong way. And oh yeah, we are so screwed. I don't know what happened there.
Some of our rock raiders.
Go.
Supplies running out. A new cavern has been discovered.
A monster has appeared.
Okay, so the next one was like over here somewhere.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Come on.
Solid rock.
A monster has appeared.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Right. Then this guy, can we get him over here? Are you kidding me? Oh, dude, we didn't. Oh, forgot about that.
Loose rock.
Dude, that's the reason why.
Some
Though.
of our rock raiders.
Forgot about that.
Running out.
Because there's 2 extra barriers there. It's just like, oh my god.
A new cavern has been discovered.
I was slow on that then. I'm like trying to rotate the camera and maneuver it around with my keyboard because it's quicker. And then I'm also trying to just press number, like number 1 on the keyboard as well. It's just all over the place. Guaranteed, once I make it past this bit though, it should be easy to do the rest of it.
A new cavern has been
Yeah.
discovered.
We have him shoot that while I'm... There. Right, and then just go there.
A monster has appeared.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Oh crap, where did he go? Where did he go? I can't remember. No, it's over here. That moment where I'm like genuinely freaking out because of how many rock monsters there are.
More mobile laser cutters. A monster has appeared.
A new cavern has been discovered.
This guy is not getting out of here, I don't think. Oh, there.
Mobile laser cutters.
An energy crystal has been found.
Yeah, it's not that way, so it'll be over here maybe?
A monster has appeared.
Hard rock.
That moment where it's like the rock monsters have extra maneuverability on this surface as well, which kind of sucks.
A monster has appeared.
Dude, I told them to come over here. What are they doing? Oh my god.
Unit teleported.
Dude! That moment where I'm just like, get over here?
Unit unlucky.
And they just didn't.
Some of our rock raiders.
That's annoying.
Running out.
That is so annoying.
Solid rock. A new cavern has been discovered.
A monster has appeared.
This one mission is like totally just wrecking me.
A new cavern has been discovered. Solid rock.
You have to man over them on normal ground.
A new cavern has been discovered.
A monster has appeared.
Let's get this guy from out here and then get them over there. Fabio, I wonder if there was something about the Lego characters that was just easier to model in 3D from the very start.
A monster has appeared. Water.
Oh crap.
A new cabin has
Right.
been discovered.
They need to come over here. This guy needs to be... Honestly, I love all of the
A monster has
stuff to do with this project. It's fantastic. Especially considering it was made by one guy.
Solid rock.
A monster has appeared.
And he's included stuff from the PlayStation as well. Jen, I think I mentioned it on stream. Jen actually got me the PlayStation version as well, so I want to try that out at some point, because apparently it's not as good. I still want to try it.
An energy crystal has been found.
A monster has appeared. Landslide has occurred. A monster has appeared.
Like, I know they're gonna get stuck on other ground here just because of how it is. I need this guy shooting at it.
A new cabin has been discovered. There.
A landslide has occurred.
They were pretty much perfectly captured. I wish there was like modding for this.
A new cabin
I don't know whether it's actually a thing, but I wish there was modding for this.
A landslide has
It'd be so much fun. I think we might be good now. I'm not too sure.
well done.
Oh my god, we are.
Safely. Now collect 20 energy crystals.
Whoo! Oh my god, right.
A new cabin has been discovered.
Oh nice. So that'll make it easy. I don't know where those guys were going, but I need them all over here. No, this one guy that's determined to like go off and get himself killed. I don't even know who it is because we've named them, or named quite a lot of them after people on Discord.
An energy crystal has been found.
That small mobile laser cutter is actually doing a decent job. What is he? Oh, I see. He's going over there to clear it up. What was that? Bless you.
An energy crystal.
Yeah, that
has
was me
been found.
sneezing. Thank you very much. Let's call him Dave. No, because Dave's over here.
An energy crystal
Dave
has
can be
been
found with the ice planet stuff. There I am.
found. Energy crystal.
It said my profile. There we go. It said my profile for a moment. Because I remember making all of these. And I remember mentioning the whole deal with me being in the ice planet gear was primarily just because of me liking the theme when I was a kid that much. So it's just like, yeah, I'll just... The moment I saw that I was able to use ice planet stuff, I was like, I'm going for it, you know? Yeah, the last time I think we played this was before Rachel was born. So that's a long time ago now. That's like 2 years almost. Okay, let's get this one.
An energy crystal has been found.
Try and get some of these. Doesn't matter, he's careless like you during your monologues. Nah. We're good. Hard rock. See if we can get people to clean up that though.
Crystal has been found. An energy crystal has been found.
Small mobile.
This small mobile laser cutter is doing an absolutely fantastic job.
An energy crystal has been found.
90% of your mess-ups in games happen when you're telling stories and stuff. Yeah, but I mean, that's the whole point of streaming. You can have fun and tell stories and stuff at the same time. And if you mess up, you mess up. You know. I think it's pretty much like common knowledge now that like whenever I'm not paying attention to something properly, I end up messing up.
An energy crystal has been found.
How many energy crystals are we gonna have here? Actually 12 or what? You shall be Dave Jr. I'm wondering what's through that wall there.
Power drop. Power drop. Power drop.
This has got me wanting to invest more in small mobile laser cutters when
Solid drop.
we get to other levels because of how good these have been, or
An
this has
energy
been.
crystal has been found.
But he is upgraded as well, so that might make sense. Do.
Build power path.
I don't know whether the additional power path though will actually
Power path.
do anything to help out speed up the rock raiders. I know like normally you clean out the area and then put power path down. But I mean we're pretty much on the home straight here right now. I love waiting to download something for allegedly 20 days. Wait, what? There's me there. Just realized I've not put his lights on either. I love having the lights on everyone because it looks really cool compared to the original that didn't have that. There we go. Yeah, we'll finish that up. So you managed to do that eventually after getting completely wrecked.
All 20 energy crystals were collected and the rescue plan was great.
Nice.
Mission complete. Recharge.
So we can be a spooky ghost if we want.
Split down the... Don't panic. Split down... I spy.
Okay.
Rock
Oh, sweet. Cutscene before next mission. Run away!
Our mining operation has been going smoothly until now.
Okay.
We have detected a number of small caverns and we suspect they contain ice monsters. We must avoid disturbing them or be faced with a catastrophe. Nearby, there are other caves with an abundance of energy crystals and ore. Find a way to get to them without disturbing the ice monsters and then collect 25 energy crystals.
They look like apes, kinda. So it's a stealth build? Oh boy.
Supply is running out.
Okay, so
Teleport Rock Raider to planet.
let's get 5 people down here, see who comes down.
Tool
Me,
Store. Rock Raider.
Sparks.
Tool Store.
Is that Jet?
Rock Raider.
Yep.
Tool Store.
Looks like John? Maybe? Hang on.
Rock Raider.
Yep. And then I think that's Sammy.
Rock Raider.
Okay, yeah. So John and Sammy are in here as well. Okay, so first off, let's dig. Hey, John. I love having people from the Discord or streams in here as well, because it's always fun seeing what happens. So we'll dig the main orbits,
Power path.
and we'll see what happens. He's setting up that power path there. You made quite a few. Yeah, I think we have like 20 crew members or something. I think. Let's get that one unblocked. That one. I think I remember this level from playing it previously at some point in like version 3.5, but with this being 1.0, we only carried over the characters and not the save. Okay, so we got this so far. I swear it was like this way opens up to a new... Yeah, there it is. It was something like you can go an alternate way that I... Oh, no, you can't. I thought it was an alternate way, but... Let's see which areas potentially don't have rock monsters. That would be nice. Or in this case, ice monsters. More drum and basses, Damon. Hey, Damon, how you doing? But yeah, I absolutely love the soundtrack. I get stuck in my head on repeat. Can't wait to find out what the difference is between this and the PS1 version. Sick beats. Just got back from work. Ah, nice. Enjoy then. Yeah, so much blue here, indeed. Oh crap. I have a distinct feeling that some of these tunnels will help me dig around the rock monsters. By the looks of it.
Rock Raider.
John's busy making some nice progress here. A landslide has occurred. Goddamn ice spiders. Yeah, honestly, I'm very curious to see what the PS version's like compared to this. No. Let's make a few power pads here, and then we'll start trying to upgrade so we can get stuff. I think I need a level 3 one for a teleport and some other stuff. So we can do like teleport pad for vehicles. For that, I need another power pad there. And I think flat surface. Screw that, we'll do that there. We don't need the canteen, but we do need the teleporter. Did you play Eiffel 65's most famous song here? I guess it makes that it launched everywhere with a bunch of versions. This has, I think, the PlayStation version, the PC version, and the PC version was totally bugged, like the original launch of it. If I remember rightly, it just couldn't be completed. I could be wrong on that. But then there's obviously this version, but there was different builds of this because this isn't the first build of it. This is like the whole. We've got all the features working kind of build, you know. So there's a much more feature complete version. Let's see. Oh, come on. Is that me with a headlamp on? Because it kind of looks like it. Oh my god. Can't build there because of the surface, so I'm gonna have to probably build somewhere else. Oh, dude, all I need is a power pad there. We're just like... I need a power pad there. The requirements for that then.
Solid rock.
Let's try going that way. A landslide has occurred. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's Jet. I might have to take her out and put somebody else in. Let's brace that for the time being, and we'll brace that as well. Like, any walls that are constantly caving in, we'll brace. And then...
Power station.
There we go, we can put the power station there. Let's get that. I have a feeling that goes, like, over here. Especially because that'll just explode inwards that way. Let's get all this rubble first. Get the power station up and running, and then away we go. We'll get rid of some of... Well, that one at least. I want to keep this area kind of blocked in. Just so that my miners don't accidentally go through here. That should keep that, I think.
An energy crystal has
Oh, no, okay. Okay, that's gonna cause issues. Right, at least now I know that that's a problem. I forgot how cursed... I'm not... Honestly, I don't think I've heard that one. That's probably gonna loosen that. Oh, maybe not.
Teleport pad. Building.
Right, so Jet's cleaning up these areas, that's fine. Here comes the power station. Right, now we can upgrade that, which allows us to get the vehicle place.
Support station.
And the support station, because we need the support station for breathing. So we can put that there. And then we'll... I would say maybe use explosives there, but given how it is, we'll not do that. What we will do is brace that wall, and I'll dig that one and that one. Let's see what happens.
Give me a good one.
A landslide has occurred.
We'll also deliberately build power pads here, just so it's quicker. Let's do some that go this way as well.
Let's make sure this doesn't hurt anybody.
We'll just have everybody building power pads for a little bit. Okay.
Loose rock. That.
That will
Small spider.
will stop as well. Deal with that one.
This one should do nicely.
Tool store.
There's me with the headlamp song going over there. There's John going over to dig that wall.
Build power path.
Deliberately just put a load more power path here. Oh god. Oh my. Whew. I thought Jet was gonna start going for other stuff then, because the pathing for the game, I was like, wait a minute. There's Sammy.
Power path.
Right, so at the moment they're focused on building the support station, because the support station gives extra oxygen that we can use to build more miners, or rather teleport more miners down. We just need 3 energy crystals for it, which we don't have at the moment. Oh my god, no, stop going over there! Gotta wait the Yetis. No, I hope not.
Solid rock.
Do this so we can get back over here, hopefully pretty quick. The idea being once we've got the power pad down, everybody should just be sprinting around. Here we go. Everybody's slowly building up the power pads now.
Tool store.
I swear I connected that to there, but apparently not. Interesting. There's me on my lonesome building this section round here. Okay, we got that done there. Looks like we're building this path over here just to be able to connect it so that everybody can run backwards and forwards pretty quickly.
Power pod.
Oh, John's helping out there. That's good. That means that everybody can go to and fro pretty quickly. Just need that one set up as well. Now everybody's just clearing up this area. That's good because we need that for being able to move easily. Now that both areas are done, we just need to have them clear everything. Okay. Can only get Tunnel Scout and Hopper Scout at the moment. That's it's a thing. As long as this rubble is out of the way, then we're good. Good deliberately made that power path go all the way there. John says, I'm helping! Yes, you are, John. You're doing great so far. What we'll do is we'll get that side wall and that one next. Now give me payment. Let's drill that wall as well. I love the way your character actually wants sandwiches in game, but the thing is, we can't get them as of the moment because we don't have the facility for it. Even in game, you owe me food, says John. Let's go there. Go that way. I keep trying to build more power pads so it keeps everybody moving smoothly. About the I can't upgrade the power plant yet. Oh, it's level 2 anyway. The thing is, it says like, oh, don't disturb the ice monsters. If I got everybody tooled up with guns from the support center or the tool store, sorry, we probably could just take on these ice monsters. But I think that would probably fail the mission because it's meant to be a stealth one. Because I remember having, like, everybody set up on this with guns and gun training, so we had a security team. And whenever it was like, oh, there's a monster, it's just like, right, security team! It's just have, like, 20 miners coming from the ship with all armed with plasma pistols. I remember ages ago when we were discussing the differences, Devasia posted something about like the PlayStation being different because the overall way that it worked and some other stuff. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Dynamite.
Hello there, Dursley, doing this.
Use dynamite.
Use dynamite. Yeah, look, come on, let's have a laugh. One person go collect dynamite. You have a dedicated union there, going guns blazing. If it cancels or fails the mission, then I've not got to save earlier on this mission, so I'm not going to do that for the time being. I am, however, going to blow up that wall and see what's behind it. Who's carrying the TNT? Oh, it's Jet.
Rubble.
Come on.
Take cover. Whoa! Whoa! Look out!
Rubble.
Whoa!
I just realized, is that...
Ice monster.
Oh no, we're far enough away that it's not gonna affect the ice monsters. I just thought about that, and then I was like, technically, because I'm using TNT to blast open the wall there, won't it just, like, make the ice monsters really, really, really cranky?
Reinforced wall.
As long as I don't do it in, like, the same room as them, I think I'll be fine. But yeah, there's some other stuff that I'd seen recently about Rock Raiders. It was, I think on Slugger's channel again. Slugger's one of the guys that does, like, regular videos for Rock Raiders and stuff. He made the, I think it was the small mobile laser cutter, the vehicle that we had in the previous level. He made that, because there wasn't, I don't think there was an official kit made of it.
Drill wall.
It's cool because he looks at unreleased stuff as well, you know, content-wise, to kind of compare things and see what changed in development. It's pretty cool. I think I found his channel as well. Stumbled across it when I was just searching up Rock Raiders again, and the first video I think I saw was the one where he's basically made a small version of the ship, the LMS Explorer that we're on. And I remember talking about the whole thing of the actually, not Slugger, but I think it was either Lego or the dev team themselves made a full-scale bridge for the LMS Explorer and some like interior stuff. And it would be absolutely massive if you had it as, like, proper scale, you know, for, like, minifigs and stuff. Honestly, I would kill to see that thing fully realized, like, if somebody turned around and figured out, like, how many parts it would need, and then it was, like, a collaborative project between, like, multiple builders, so it didn't cost one person, like, $1 billion. No, something ridiculous, because Lego is super pricey. Like, that was another video that I saw as well, was people explaining, like, why Lego is so pricey now compared to older kits, you know, like old Lego kits. And it's literally just because there are more adult collectors, because Lego had to basically, to stay alive, along with Bionicle, they ended up just turning around and be like, yeah, we'll just get, like, a load of IPs and stuff. So that's why they do, like, load of Marvel and Harry Potter and everything else now, instead of actually doing original stuff, because that's where they get all the money from. And then on top of that, they've got the adult section where they build, like, a load of really complicated kits. You'll see them in, like, stores where the kits that have, like, ridiculous amount of pieces in them, and it's like, oh yeah, that kit on its own is like 400 or whatever. It's like, I joked with Jen and said if I ever get enough money, I'll get her all of the Lord of the Rings ones, because obviously Jen's like a big Lord of the Rings fan, and all of the Lord of the Rings stuff together is a ridiculous amount. It's like Rivendell on its own, I think, is like 500, and then the Shire is like 3. I don't know. Classic says, one of my childhood friends died from Montana. Oh no. I didn't get the news until now. My heart is broken today. I'm glad to be here, Moody. Oh, sorry to hear, Classic.
Build power path.
Oh, that sucks.
Solid rock.
Is it the guy who makes Star Wars shows for the Skywalker Jolly? I don't know. Do they make bad dragon sets? Wait, what? Not those type. No, what I mean is like, you'll see them online or in like the Lego store or whatever. They do stuff now like flowers, like a bunch of flowers or whatever, and it'll be like specifically designed and tailored for adult collectors. And yeah, that's basically the reason why, or the main reason that a lot of Lego people on YouTube now, from what I can tell, you know, that's what they're blaming all the price hikes on, are just simply that Lego decided we'll cater more to adults, and we'll sell more complicated kits, you know, which have more pieces in, which then mean that Lego is a luxury rather than a child's toy. You know, it's crazy. That sounds like BS. It's rough, man. Well, like, you could compare Lego and a lot of other things right now to like Games Workshop stuff, you know, because of Games Workshop and 40k stuff being super expensive. Oh, hello. That's Alvin, I think. Yeah, there's Alvin. And then who's the other one that I brought down? Because now that we've got extra oxygen, we can bring more units down. That one, I think, is stealth. Yeah, there's stealth. And that one's X-Ram. But yeah, Lego was already expensive back in the day anyway. Just not super expensive. So you could actually, like, you could, because it was more aimed at kids, you could actually afford, like, if you really saved hard enough, you could afford, like, an entire Lego set for, like, Christmas or whatever. And by that, I mean, like, with example, for, like, Rock Raiders, you could buy, like, the base for the Rock Raiders and, like, one of the really big, vehicles, and then maybe a small vehicle, and that would have you set up for, like, a miniaturized playset, you know, kind of thing. Or, like, with Bionicle, because Bionicle was pretty cheap originally, with the sets, I think, coming in at, like, 10 bucks or something. You could buy, like, the entire set, more or less, of standard Toa. But then, if I remember rightly, the Exo Toa, the suits, the Exo suits for, like, Season 1, they cost, like, 30 to 40 each or something originally, so you could afford maybe one of those later down the line, but the idea being you could afford, like, entire groups of sets rather than just like, oh yeah, here's one set and it's like a car or something, you know. I like dragons. I miss the Medieval Knights. Yes, I have a old Medieval Knights set from, like, the 90s. Again, I have a load of, like, other stuff that I could use on the channel at some point. Like, if I took the drive to my parents, which was like 4 hours away, and then decided to drive all the way back with my old stuff, then I could actually go over all of these sets that I'm on about, because I remember having a load of stuff that we'd bought over the course of so many years. That would actually be pretty fun, especially because, like, of being able to show them all to Rachel and stuff, but Rachel would have to be older because of small parts, you know. I don't buy Lego from stores because the price, yeah, the price is insane in stores. Like, you can go into your average toy store and find, like, even the smaller sets now are, like, a minimum of, say, about, like, 20 bucks or something. Proof says, there's something better, a fake Lego brand. My best friend got himself the first part of the entire castle and showed it to be shortly before he passed away last year. Oh, that's interesting. Hey Sky, how you doing? If you're interested in Lego, then Brick War 2 sells minifig scale tanks and military equipment. Ooh. Now they make Mega Pro Builder kits for like 800 and 500 USA. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like, you wouldn't think, because like, back when I had stuff and I was actually really interested in collecting new Lego sets and things, back when I was interested in stuff, you wouldn't think that it would gain popularity to the point where you had like full-grown adults being like, oh yeah, I'm spending most of my time building like entire Lego cities and stuff. But now it's like you get entire channels dedicated to that, where it's like, so anyway, this YouTube channel today is gonna build. I don't know. I've seen one guy on YouTube. I keep following him. He's building this ridiculous Lego city, and it honestly looks like it's gonna cost him an absolute fortune. It's nuts. Like, props to him. It's really good content, but just thinking about the price is insane. You know. Oh, Jet's using. Wait, why are the two sets of? Oh no, wait, I see. There's two sets of dynamite because that one's an icon. I was gonna be like, did they just dynamite themselves in this area or what? Oh, there's another set of dynamite. Provided we don't set off any rock monsters with the dynamite, we're good. So far, it's going okay. We've not got a time limit now either because of Oh no. We can't go that way. Okay, that's a dead end as far as I'm concerned. Let's not build that extra power pad. Let's just go there and then not build anything else. Crap, we can't even use TNT there. No, Elvin! Posted you a link for Castle Blaunstein. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. Doing good. You guys, this guy, doing alright. A small set is like for 25 where I live. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, it's, again, it's crazy. Like, most of the stuff you find now is IP based. Like, originally, like Classic was saying, you'd have other, themes. So the basic one, obviously, that everybody's seen a million times is like Lego City, but then you'd had like Castle, Space, Ice Planet, Knights, I think Knights, then you had like Rock Raiders, they had UFO at one point, and Insectoids, which I had like one kit each for those. Like Insectoids was like basically, well, let's go over this first, right? You had Space. Then you had a load of space themes, so you had UFO, which was deliberately designed to show, like, aliens and stuff in, like, flying saucers. They were pretty cool. Then, off that, there was Insectoids, roughly at the same time as Rock Raiders here. And Insectoids were basically UFO, but instead everything looked like bugs. I'm trying to think of what else. Like, Ice Planet is really popular because of the coloring of it. Because, like, the color of all the sets is just really nice, having the blue, white, and trans neon orange. Was my character in here has the entire Ice Planet setup going on. Then after Rock Raiders, you had freaking, what was it, Power Miners? I didn't get into that. At that point, I was already out then. Yeah, here we go. There's Ice Planet. So it's like white, black, blue, and neon trans orange. I had an idea. Since we're talking Legos, make a platform for Gundams to stand on for Lego background. Average says, what's up, hey Average? I've been collecting a lot of Bionicle and Hero Factory, but honestly the new Star Wars sets are so expensive. Star Wars ones have always been super expensive, like after they released the first Death Star version, I think. Like, I remember, I think I've got, for Star Wars, the old Star Wars stuff, I've got, the Sith Infiltrator, I think it is, you know, Darth Maul's, ship from the Phantom Menace. I got that originally when it was out, and I think I got a a Trade Federation tank as well, and that was about it for Phantom Menace. But again, that's somewhere in my collection, which I don't have with me. It's nuts. Oh yeah, there we go. There's some underwater stuff and some space robot stuff. So there was Blacktron. Blacktron's really crazy. That one's like giant robots. That was in like the 80s. Because my parents first got me a Blacktron set. It's like this giant robot that's nuts. It's like 2 feet tall or something, maybe. And then the underwater stuff, there was, or just water stuff in general. There was RESQ, which is just rescue, which is black and yellow theme mainly, which was like a load of rescue vehicles for water stuff. And then I think there was a set for like the HQ, which is normally like a docks. And then there was Aquazone. Aquazone was basically Ice Planet, but underwater, in that they had 2 distinct factions. And one was more like black, blue, and trans neon red, I think, like this helmet over here on Shoga. And then the other side was basically black, yellow, and I think trans blue, which was interesting. I liked that theme. That theme was really fun. I think I had like 2 vehicles from that, but again, they sold like underwater bases, a couple of vehicles, and then a bunch of like smaller vehicles. I'm gonna use my SD Gunplas on my old Lego sets. So good we're talking about this is classic. SD Gundams would actually probably go really well with Lego sets. Hey Sammy! Pirate themed and medieval themed in Lego City, then Lego City. Yeah, medieval, I have the castle for that. And for pirate, I think I have like 1 pirate ship or a pirate island. And then city. You're in here, Sammy. You're in like the first wave of people. There you are. There's you hauling boulders around. But yeah, for city, my parents, like classic city, my parents got me some of that stuff like years ago, like when I was a kid. So I ended up having like, I think it was the fire station, and then the docks, and then I think a monorail. And I also think one of them was a petrol station or a gas station, if you're American. You know, so like, that just goes to show like how cheap Lego was back in the day. If you could get sets like that, relatively close together. Because my birthday is in like February, and Christmas is in obviously December. So between them, I think I might have not actually got all of them for Christmas, and just got like a couple of sets for Christmas and then a couple of sets for my birthday. Because I distinctly remember there were tons of times where like originally, because my dad changed professions halfway through me growing up. There were times early on when I remember him staying up all night and building like Lego sets, and then I'd wake up in Christmas morning and be like, oh my god, this is so cool, you know. And then it got to a point where around about like 2000, my dad just like wasn't home for Christmas ever, so it'd just be me and my mum, and I'd just be like sat there building Lego kits for the entirety of Christmas and just wishing my dad was at home. You know, that kind of sucked, but didn't suck at the same time, because it's like, oh, I got some stuff to entertain me, and then it's like, but my family's not together. That sucks. You know, that's what happens when you do shift work, and every single Christmas people want to do anything else but do Christmas shift. You know, that's basically what happens. Can't go this way now. I love talking about Legos to Sammy. Yeah, it's basically what we're doing. I had the early 2000s police lorry set. Oh, nice. They still had G1 Transformers. Ooh. It's the same with like Transformers, because we're on about collectibles again. God, I love talking about collectibles and stuff. But it's like, with Transformers, I'm not so sure about their original pricing, primarily because, again, this is like stuff that I got given by like grandparents But I remember, like, one of my grandparents went away to Spain and then came back with, I think, the full G1 defense or ages ago. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I collected Transformers, I think, up until, like, G2, because I remember having G2 Laser Prime, the original one. My parents got me that for, like, one Christmas. I think it was the actual time when it came out. And I remember seeing G2 Tank Megatron when it first came out as well in a store. And I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. And then I stopped collecting after that. And then this was like round about the time where you go through like your teenage years where you're like, no, I'm too old for this now. And then you kind of learn that you either do grow out of that stuff or you just like, you know what, I miss that stuff. And then you kind of regress and end up buying it all back for extremely ridiculous prices. But the other Transformers stuff I used to have, we used to get from like yard sales and things like that, where we'd get them cheap, you know, and they'd have like most of the parts with them. So I don't actually properly know how much Transformers cost. The only thing I know is I used to get a lot of them cheap or get given them as hand-me-downs. I remember I went to family friends one time and just got given an absolute ton of Transformers that they didn't want. I was like, oh, that's cool. I remember finding G1 Metroplex just randomly at a yard sale and being like, okay, that's mine. And then it broke and we had to get another one because G1 Metroplex was absolute murder if you dropped it, because its waist was so thin and flimsy. Oh. All of us buy Legos from chats is classic. Can you build real-life Undertale City? Dude, imagine doing that, like building most of the underground in Lego. That would be insane. I've seen people try and commission or like get permission for Lego to do like sets of Undertale that look really good, but I don't think we've ever seen the entire underground.
Solid rock. Solid
I had one of the OG Ninjago sets, but lost most of it, says Sammy. The big one, yeah, Metroplex, the original one. That's like 2 feet tall or something. Small ones are reasonable, like 20. Leaders are like 50-ish. Yeah, the whole deal with Transformers is like they're super expensive. Like again, they're more or less a luxury. Like it was only recently that I was like, go on, I've got money that's just burning a hole in my wallet here. I'm actually tempted. So I went ahead and got like the re-release of 86 Grimlock, but instead it's like the G2 version. And while I didn't need it, it was like, oh, okay, I got a robot dinosaur, and I know my little girl likes dinosaurs, so it's kind of a win-win situation there. Because now she keeps looking at Grimlock and going, robot dinosaur! I'm like, oh, okay. You know, but yeah, that was like 55 for one Transformer. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. You know, you wouldn't expect Transformers to be so much, but again, it seems like everything is becoming a luxury, whether you want it to or not, which sucks. We've already talked about it in length on the channel about how, like, Games Workshop sell 40k for ridiculous prices, which led me to get Gundam instead. And then on top of that, it's like, so anyway, now video games are going to become basically a luxury. It's like, dude, stop taking all the hobbies away. Oh. Oh, you never grow out of it, because it seemed the most constant thing in your life, says John. I mean, yeah. I really want Transmetal Megatron, says Damon.
I'm an engineer. This should be easy.
Like, the thing that happened to me was with, like, all my stuff was I remember turning around and being like, oh, no, I'm too old for this stuff. And I went ahead and sold it at a yard sale, like, everything. I sold, apart from my Lego, I sold, like, all my Transformers. I sold a load of my Power Rangers stuff originally, because, like, that was another thing I was really into because of it being giant robots again. So it's like, I sold all of my Power Rangers stuff, so everything up until Turbo that I had was just OG. That got sold. I kept all the Lego stuff though, because I was like, oh, I like Lego. That's not too bad. But there's a load of other collectibles and things that I ended up selling, and I'm just like, it's fine. And then like years later, I started off my collection again. I think I mentioned it with it was around about the same time Alien vs Predator the movie first came out, and I remember being like, you know what, I'll just like have a look around in the local town and see if they got anything. And they had a neck Scar Predator in there. And I was like, I'll just get that as like a figure just to represent the film, because I liked the film. It wasn't too bad at the time. And I was like, yeah, it's AVP. I like AVP. Let's get a Scar Predator just to go on the shelf. And then next moment I'm like, okay, now I've got like a ton of collector stuff back on my shelves. I was like, now I regret getting rid of everything. I mean, I think I mentioned it, you know, for some of the other stuff that I used to have. I used to collect comic books, specifically the Sonic the Hedgehog UK comic books. And the reason why that's a big deal is because they're made by the same people that make Judge Dredd. You know, the Judge Dredd comic books. And they were ridiculously rare to get hold of it again if you want them, like a full collection or whatever. And I remember I had almost every single one of them up until, I think, just before the year 2000, and they ended shortly after the year 2000. But I had all of them up until a certain point, apart from about 7 issues. And I'm like, it's okay, I'm too old for them now. And I let my mum deal with them. And my mum ended up getting rid of them by just giving them away to a school for free. And I was like, oh no, when I realized how much they actually cost now. And then I remember when I first met Jen, we were messing around and buying a load of stuff off like eBay to go back through things and collect things. And I ended up turning around to Jen and being like, oh, if we find any Sonic the Comic stuff, we'll just get that. And luckily enough, we actually managed to find somebody that was selling about 70 out of, I think, what was 160 issues it ended up being, or something like that. So we ended up finding like a bulk buy for, I think it was like 40 quid or something, or 40 bucks. And we ended up just buying that back, so we've got like half maybe of my collection back. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Again, it's that whole thing of if you have a collection and you've got enough room to store it, I don't think you should get rid of it, especially if you really enjoy it. You know, because then you just end up spending way more money to get that stuff back. You know. I got my G1 Dinobots, Starscream and Voltrons as classic, my remaining toys from my kiddie years. I wish I'd have kept some of the Transformers that I had now, because they're all like, the old G1 issue stuff is all like, basically, die-cast metal as well. That was what was most interesting for me about G1 stuff when I look back at it now, is it's all like die-cast metal. So, and you can't, like, you can hardly get ones like that anymore, so unless it's like third party, you know. So they build them from like flimsy plastic, and they just fall apart instantly now. And then they try and sort of turn around and be like, oh, but they've got more articulation, so that's fine, you know, it's no big deal. It's like, it kind of is. Your toys don't stay together anymore. And instead of having like scratch marks on them from where they've been beaten around a little bit because they're made out of metal, instead they're just like completely falling apart. Like bits are actually like cracking on them and stuff. Like I've been keeping up a load with like Transformers news and stuff, even though I literally hardly touched them. And it's funny watching like how the most recent stuff is actually just like breaking or degrading like slowly because of the plastic quality being crap. It's like, dude, what? It's like, why would you even bother to sell stuff like that if you know it's gonna fall apart? I know it's like a quick buck from the consumer, but it's like, dude, that's just scummy. You know. Damon says, my Co-Optimus Prime figure said it had diecast, but I checked it and there's none. No! No! That sucks. Like, again, it's that whole thing of the difference in quality is insane. Like, the original stuff is proper die-cast all the way through. Like, I remember G1 Optimus, the only things that were plastic on him were his fists, his head, and then his trailer, because the rest of him was like die-cast metal, you know. It's insane. You could brain people with G1. Yeah, most of G1 you could just brain people with. But yeah, going back to Lego, all kinds of like different themes that you could collect. And the prices now easily rival or out. You know, like out. Would it be like outbid is the right word to use? I don't know. I don't think so. The basically outprice. There we go. That's a better word to use. The outprice Games Workshop for most of their stuff, which is insane when you think about how much 40k costs. Because like 40k doubled its price ages ago, and the only other stuff that is way more expensive for 40k now is like Forge World. Like for Forge World, you're talking ridiculous prices, but then everything's made out of like resin. And the molds are like easily decades old at this point. You know. And then you've got Lego where it's like, so anyway, you want this Lego set? We're just gonna charge you like upwards of possibly 800 if it's like a giant set like some of the Star Wars ones. I think because Star Wars has a lot of big vehicles, that's where they get to really rake in all the money. You know. Remember G.I. Joe? Yeah, a lot of the like not just Transformers and other things, but like the size of some toys now has gone down considerably as well. I've noticed that. Like apart from like certain Transformers that are deliberately to scale for certain reasons, they set a lot of them at like a really miniaturized scale now. It's like what are we doing here, you know? Like everything when it was built ages ago used to take up an absolute ton of room. Like I remember it was a common occurrence if you'd go like around a friend's house and they had some of this stuff or had like a load of it. It would be a common occurrence to see like they have like an entire room dedicated to just collecting stuff, or it would be something along the lines of they'd have like a section of their room that would totally be walled off by the stuff, you know. So they'd have like that portion of the room dedicated to it, and that was it, you know. Did anyone remember Mask? Yes, Damon. Mask was on a load of like VHSs alongside Transformers. Although we're slowly getting though with these crystals. It's like I don't want to trigger any rock monsters, but at the same time it's like I've not got much choice at the moment but to just go around the long way and see how many crystals we get, because of how many freaking rock monsters are here. Like, we could probably go through and find a load of rock monsters here. Rock monsters, crystals. But the thing is, I don't want to set any of these things off, and I don't know how to get past, like, there and get all those crystals without setting them off. I might have to, like, save at some point and then just try and go in and guns blazing and see what happens.
Power drop.
Here. At least we're getting to and from the HQ pretty easily. If I can bring more people in, just see whether I don't break the limit. Oh! Okay, we got 2 hours left on the limit there. roughly.
Dad,
This music though, man, so good.
power pop.
I don't know who else we've brought in there. It looks like generic characters.
Power pop.
There's me.
Solid rock.
And no way, we got, let's see what happens if I drill through some of these. I don't want to drill into like another place where there's rock monsters. Here I say that, and because of like what this looks like, it'll probably be another cavern that's full of rock monsters, or ice monsters. My luck is gonna go like considerably bad right now, I feel.
Dad. A new cabin has been discovered.
Oh dude, I say that, and there's a ton of crystal there. Wait.
An energy crystal has been found.
Hey. If I'm careful enough, should be able to get these energy crystals.
Solid rock. Power pop. Power pop.
When we're on about collectibles and stuff as well, I remember the original stuff from, or the old stuff from like Warhammer. And the reason why I remember it that much is because like Warhammer has totally changed in the years since like early 2000s. Because before then, a lot of the stuff used to be made out of, I think it was like pewter or something. And you'd get stuff like a dreadnought, and it'd be made out of metal. You know, and you'd be like, oh, this weighs a lot. The same with like certain command units, like for instance, chapter masters and librarians and other things would be made out of metal, and you'd find them in like blister packs, basically pre-made almost, apart from like maybe an arm or something not stuck on. And now everything is like plastic. You don't get any of that stuff anymore. Oh.
Build power pop.
Another funny one I was thinking of, fact-wise. Oh, no, no!
Cabin.
An energy crystal.
Oh, no! There's a rock monster right there. Another one that I was thinking of, fact-wise, that was actually funny for me recently, was the era that this game came out in. Because roughly around the same time as this, or close to,
Solid
you had this, the first Harry Potter film, and Bionicle release at roughly the same time, and the PS2.
solid rock.
The PS2 was like literally just around the corner, so it was absolutely insane for around this time period for like media, in terms of like stuff that you could enjoy.
Power pop.
There's John picking up another crystal. Because I remember, I think it was like around Christmas when the first Harry Potter film was released. Because specifically, I remember everybody going crazy on like early internet, like, and going on the movie website, because the movie website allowed you to be able to build your own or make your own wand. It was like, yeah, you can build your own wizard wand. Check it out, it's awesome. It's just like, oh, okay.
Ice monster.
Dude, quiet. What? Sammy, no! Sammy's getting so close to this ice monster.
Power pop.
I remember when Bionicle came out, it was so big with Digimon playing every Saturday. It had everybody going. I remember when Digimon came out,
An energy
like,
crystal
'cause
has been found.
I think if I remember rightly, Digimon came out before Pokemon, but everybody said that it was a rip-off of Pokemon. I swear it came out slightly earlier, I could be wrong.
A new cavern has been discovered. Solid rock.
Digimon is better than Pokemon. I do like Digimon. I do really like Digimon. I think I've mentioned it a bunch of times on the channel. I'm just not... it's like a lot of things I've not gone into properly. It's like Damon brought up in chat the other day when I was on about video ideas about talking about Stargate and stuff. Oh my god, the amount of things I could say about Stargate. I watched Stargate up until the end of Atlantis. Because Universe was just... Nah, it wasn't for me. And oh my god, so fun. Stargate was like the thing that I watched alongside like collecting all of this crap that I've been on about, you know, for like the entire stream. Basically it was like the thing where me and my family would sit down together and just watch it while having food. And yeah, it was just a family thing because we were all interested in Egypt as well. The only thing that was bad about it is in the later seasons, you noticed, like, when they had no ideas for what they wanted to write anymore, they just reintroduced the replicators, which, for those who don't know Stargate, in part of it, they have this enemy called replicators, which are basically, like, small robot spiders made out of like, nanotechnology, or, like, small bricks, like, of metal that are sentient. And, yeah, they just bring them back repeatedly. You'd think they'd be defeated in, like, one episode. They'd go away for, like, half a season or whatever. And then when they didn't have any more ideas left for that part of the storyline, they'd just be like, right, there we go, we'll just bring them back again. So it kind of got predictable after a while, but... Pokemon came out a year earlier, says John. Okay, I was totally wrong then about that. The replicators were good. Don't get me wrong, but they were overly used at like one point in time. But yeah, Stargate was always real fun. A mix of like sci-fi and Egyptian stuff that you can sit down and enjoy with people, especially after the movie with Kurt Russell. Okay, I actually like the movie. The movie's pretty fun and leads into the events of the show. And a lot of the cast are actually memorable. Like, they have Teal'c played by Christopher Judge, the guy that does the voice for Kratos now. Which is pretty funny. And then Atlantis was really good after that. Atlantis basically carried on the show after season 10, but set it up with a new premise and things. It was really fun. I also watched till the end of Atlantis because Universe was kind of bad. I didn't like how Universe kind of did the whole thing, like, a lot in the early parts of it, where it's like, so anyway, we're gonna have one of the characters just blog everything. I was like, oh, I'm not a fan of this. Like, even the movies were fun. Because they ended up doing, like, I think straight to DVD and VHS movies as well. But yeah, that was always a thing where me and my family would just sit down and watch that kind of stuff. Oop. Dude, we are not finding any other crystals around the outside here. I might actually have to set everybody up with guns. If they've not got any. For instance, tools. Has Sammy got guns? No. Get laser beam, get pusher beam, get freezer beam. Right. Sammy, you're getting a gun. Is that John? I think it is. John's getting a gun. X-Ram, you're getting a gun. We're just gonna go on a shooting spree in a moment. Shoga gets a gun. We're gonna go full security team on this now. Basically just gonna go all Stargate on it.
Hey.
There's me. I should have a gun, but apparently I don't for some reason. Alvin gets a gun. I'm just gonna go in guns blasting like an tongue twister, like an American or something. Sammy fell over there. John's already got his gun. Exram has. I'm just like double checking. Stealth. Let's see. Stealth's got a gun. I love watching Stargate and Star Trek with my granddad when I was little. You get a P90. Everyone gets a P90. In the original run of it, everybody had MP5s. And then they changed P90s later on because of the, I think it was the brass ejecting certain ways or something, if I remember rightly. In the stun guns. It was either that or they just changed them to go along with the storyline with everything becoming a little bit more modern. I've heard it mentioned on different podcasts and shows and stuff. I just can't remember what exactly it was that triggered it. But yeah, like, the funniest part is when I talk to other people about it, Sean absolutely loves it as well, and so does Stu. And I remember Sean wants to kill me because I found the entirety of seasons 1 to 10 on eBay for like $30, I think it was, a while back. So I snagged it up, and Sean was like, dude, where'd you get that from? I was like, eBay. He was like, you son of a, because you can get them now, but they're like ridiculously priced. I want to do the same with Atlantis, to be fair. It's like Atlantis seasons 1 to 5 and just grab them as well. Because it's something to watch. Just for the sake of it, because it's fun. P90s are cooler looking anyway. Yes, they are. They're arguably cooler looking. I think they have more stopping power than an MP5. I think they might have a higher rate of fire as well. I wonder what my Lego guy is. This is classic. Is he still causing trouble? He may have not been ported down yet, classic. Because I know it's randomized in which order they come down. We might get him next time. Jason Momoa is still good, so good. Yeah, Jason Momoa, Aquaman, ended up, well, before he was in anything else, he was in Stargate Atlantis as one of the side characters. There's actually a really fun character as well.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Jason in Atlantis, John. Jason Momoa played one of the characters that would end up being a constant sort of like stand-in for the fourth member of the team, because he ended up replacing Ford at one point. I'm trying to remember the character's name now because it's one of my favorites. It was like Jack Teal, Ford. Freaking, these are just all my favorites. Trying to remember now. Here's where I can't remember on the spot, and then either somebody will mention it, and I'll be like, oh, that was it. Or I'll come off stream and then remember it later and be like, fuck, because I should remember it. Jason played Dex. Wait, what? Let's have a look. Was it Ronan? Hang on. Find out it's like Ronan Dex. Because it sounds familiar. Or right. Hang on. Let's do... I'm gonna Google this real quick. He was the Teal character for Atlantis. Yes, he was. He had a unique blaster pistol as well. It was Ronan. I thought so. I'm thinking about it. When you said Dex, I was like, dude, immediately I know now. I'm like, wait a minute, is that right? I think that's right. And then next one, it's like, yeah, it's right. Let's... Oh, we can't save. Right, so... That sucks. So, I think the best thing to do here then would be to try and get through it. The strong alien character. Yeah, I think they tried to explain his blaster as well in one of the later episodes, because it was that cool. And then you had the switch between the aliens, because originally in Stargate you had the Goa'uld, which was symbiotic, parasitic snake alien things that basically inhabited your body. And they replaced them with the crazy Egyptian fancy style look with the Ori, and then it was the Wraith after the Ori. Because the Ori were basically just religious zealots that come along in spaceships and burn everything.
I'm taking this with me.
Because I remember my Lego person was placing dynamite everywhere, taking vehicles on the other figures driving off. I'll have to have a look, Classic, because I don't think in this one in particular you've been around. He loses race to the bad guys of the show. Yeah, I think Ronan lost most of his race, or his entire race, to the Wraith. The Wraith were basically space vampires. They suck your life force out of you through basically a extra mouth or hole that they have on the hand. And depending on how long they keep hold of you, depends on how much life force you lose. They got eaten? Nah. Let's go drill that. Hopefully someone can do that without waking these ice monsters. They also had the some of the best episodes for Stargate that I can remember, at least. There's one where Teal'c plays a video game, Training Simulator, and it ends up, it's later on in some of the other seasons where the versus like super soldiers in body armor, and that ends up being a life or death situation. And then there's the one of the more famous ones, which is where Jack, I think it's Jack and Teal'c, go on a time traveling loop where they get stuck in the same day, Groundhog style, over and over and over again. So they just exploit it and use it to do all kinds of wacky things. And then there's the other couple of episodes that focus on the fact that they make a meta joke about the show being a show. So they're trying to make a show about the show in the show. It's crazy. Oh God! And Jet just woke that up. Okay, now security team. That's it. We got to get the security team in here now. Oh God, that is a giant rock monster. Why is there a giant rock monster?
Ice monster.
Oh, ice monster, whatever you want to call it. Oh, dude, we are so screwed. Are they just gonna all keep coming now? Jet just screwed me heavily there.
Unit teleported safely.
I just realized I've teleported somebody else to the planet. Is that classic? It is classic. Classic, I'm getting you out of here. It's one of those things where I need to save oxygen to try and save the mission. Oh my God, why is nobody able to? Oh, is that because the power plant's gone? Oh no! They took out the freaking supply place as well. Please just take them out. Right. That's over with. We need oxygen. Like now.
Power station. Building.
Holy crap. We are gonna get so screwed here if we don't get a supply station done in like 2 seconds. Stargate used to remind me of the Sequest. Sequest was fun. Sequest.
Teleport pad.
I'm trying to remember because I only watched a little bit of Sequest. Are those bats? Yeah, they are.
Teleport pad.
I'm trying to remember what the other one was called. There's Farscape as well. Farscape was fun. Most of the cast from Farscape went on to star in Stargate, I think season 8 onwards. And then obviously there's the biggest betrayal I've ever had, which is Firefly. Where I'd never seen Firefly until me and Jen properly moved into a house together in like 2010, 2011, I think it was. And Jen's like, oh, have you seen Firefly? I was like, no. And she's like, yeah, I'll show you. So I was like, okay. I watched it with her. I watched it all the way through, non-stop, until we got to the final episode. This is before I'd seen the film as well. And we saw the final episode, and I was like, okay, so when was the next episode? And she's like, yeah, there's a problem with that. There are no more episodes. I was like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, so about that, they kind of stopped doing any after this. So, yeah, I was like, no! She was like the biggest betrayal ever.
Upgrade station. Support station.
It just sucked so much. I love Firefly. Absolutely love Firefly. Told you Mini-Me causing troubles is classic. No, it wasn't you, it was Jet. It was the AI controlled one that caused that problem. And then we had like a ton of rock monsters that just came out of nowhere. Like we lost, I think, half of the dig team there as well, which sucks. If we can get the support station back, will be good. I might actually build another support station as well, just for the sake of it, because that's ridiculous, and I can't have us losing oxygen again. Everyone's building this power path back up over here because the rock monsters destroyed it. I'm like, dude. So at least now we know that if we set off any rock monsters, the chance will be that we'll get curb stomped by a bunch of them in one go. I just realized I shouldn't have told them to build over there, considering they need to build at least one of the supply stations. And they've not done it yet, and we need the oxygen. Come on. Bam! There we go. Right, can I just upgrade that? Right, we need another one, and I need... That's level 2, that's level 2. That's been upgraded, that's fine. Right, we need another one, I think, there. Oh, the way everyone's just going to the tool store now to either get a gun or get sandwiches. Because the tool store actually gives out sandwiches as well. John, you finally got your sandwich. I'm gonna dig these walls here in hopes that I'm fine. I might actually go over here as well, because there's a rock face over there that's got crystals in it. And we'll also, now that we've seen that all of these walls are diggable, now that there's no ice monsters near them, we'll get rid of them. Don't want to get rid of any of those yet. All the good shows like Andromeda before Starscape and Babylon 5. Yes! And then Sci-Fi kept turning around and trying not to fund anything. It's like, dude. Or they just kept cutting stuff. It's like, are you kidding me?
An energy crystal has been found.
Hey! An energy crystal has been found.
An energy crystal has
Just got everybody digging here now. Like, this is taking forever, but at least it's not too bad. It could be worse. I honestly thought I'd screwed up with the previous bit, you know, when all those rock monsters came out. Oh, the ice monsters, sorry. I keep saying rock monsters, but it's ice monsters.
Use dynamite.
Use dynamite. Right, let's let everybody go in there first. I think we can dig into there. I think we can also push the limits now because of having a second support station. I think we can get most of the crew down here, including Classic. Let's have a look. I think Shogar and Alvin are back, and who the heck is that? Who's that? Gold? Can't remember. Oh, it's Damon. Damon, I don't remember making you all gold here. Wish they made this as an open world update on PS5. That'd be cool. Seriously, I don't remember making you all gold. Like, sure enough, you blinked out, but we have so many more Rock Raiders now. The thing is, I kind of need everybody to have guns as well.
A good day.
A good day.
You call, Chief?
Oh, that's Jet again. There's Alvin. All the custom ones need to have guns. I think that's Ion though. The funny thing is, I remember most of these characters just based off what they were wearing. This one? Not so sure. Oh, it's Ultras. Okay. It's been a while since Ultras has been in and we've seen him.
Ready for takeoff.
Just telling everybody just to get guns here.
Power path. Rock Raider.
Oh, there's Ion. Right, let's try and build up a power path going this way as well, just for the sake of it. I love the way that one power plant is just like doing all of this work. Meanwhile, I reckon we can get rid of these two walls. Because I think most of those walls are going to have rock monsters in them, or ice monsters, if I don't get rid of them. Because it looked like it when they all came out the other place before. It looks like we can get away with sneaking around here.
Ice monster.
Ice monster.
Power path.
We can use the ore that we've been getting here to build the power path up. The problem here is that ice monster though, because I'm like, okay, I can get around him two different ways, but either way I'm gonna need to probably move him eventually. It's gonna cause issues. How about this? Like, we're doing alright at the moment, considering. There's Alvin. Okay, so that gets us into there. This brings us out here. This music though, man, I know it's on repeat and everything, but when you get into the vibe, you hardly notice it. Too busy just like chilling out and mining everything in the level.
Has been found.
An energy crystal has been found. Oh, there, nice. And there as well. Okay, hopefully we can get away with that there. I hope. Build up that there. In hopes that we can get away with that.
An energy crystal has been found.
Okay, that's good.
Solid rock.
This is going quite nicely so far. We'll do this one level. It's taking me like forever.
An energy crystal has been found.
The louder doors will be doing this.
I'm just worried about those two over there now. Because we're getting more, like way more crystals, which is great. Just obviously gotta make sure we're nowhere near the ice monsters.
An energy crystal has been found.
And because we've got so many miners as well, this is going really fast.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Let's have a look at that new cabin. Oh! Oh, that's not good. That is so not good. I can kind of get away with this here, I think. I'm gonna have to risk it at some point.
Solid rock. Solid
One of these is gonna set him off. I bet you.
rock.
This one here, because I'm getting especially cheeky, probably gonna do it. Let's try that one.
Loose rock.
Okay, not too bad so far. Could be worse.
Build power path.
Build power path.
Build power path.
If I build a couple of power path ways that go around here, then everybody can
An
kinda
energy crystal has been
just
found.
run around. Oh, energy crystal, nice. Like, even though we're getting super close to the ice monster. No joke, everybody's doing really well here. The question is, how long till we set off ice monsters again? You know, because you know what'll happen.
Dad.
Okay. I wonder if anybody's actually tripped on an ice spider or just a normal spider and ended up going back to the ship as a result. That would be embarrassing.
An energy crystal has been found.
Alvin just like
Dad.
totally helping out here and basically
Dad.
making way for everybody to come in here. John says, can we eat those left behind? No! I wish PS5 had Afterburner Climax, but Xbox got it only. Yes! Afterburner Climax was amazing. I had that on the Xbox 360. Shame they're not re-released, to be fair. Like, if they... Dude, if they did it on Steam, that would be insane. Boo-doo. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
A new cavern has been discovered.
John. A new cavern has been discovered. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's fine. I think there's gonna be a bunch over here. Get that too. And we'll get this. Hopefully we can go around the back. There's so many people just working in this one area at the moment. I'm gonna have to build more power pads.
Build power pad.
Hey, I'm not shaming people. 3, 2, 1.
An energy crystal has been found. An energy crystal has been found.
More energy crystals. I'm surprised this ice monster is not like woken up because of all the commotion going on around him. Can we actually bring more people in? Oh! We can! But that's the problem. The problem is more ice monsters and a ton of ore. I know the ice monster will be awakened sooner because they're coming closer. Yeah. We're getting close to like a lot of them here. Which obviously is not a good thing. Send some more TNT there. We can't go over there because it's just generic ice. But we can probably get a hover scout. Actually, no, can we? Hang on, we can probably get a hover scout over there. Can I?
Water.
Yeah, okay. We need a vehicle for that. This is how many there are. I'll wake them up, hang on. It's between Classic and John at the moment to who'll wake up these ice monsters.
An energy crystal has been found.
The amount of TNT going off here, I'm actually surprised that these ice monsters have not woken up yet in this area.
Teleport Rock Raider to planet.
Dude, seriously, how many Rock Raiders have we got here? Who the heck is that?
Rock Raider.
Oh, it's Young. Oh, now we've got a 50-minute time limit.
Rock Raider.
Oh, there's proof. Proof you're finally in.
Support station.
Let's get another support station for the sake of it.
Station.
Where is it?
Support station.
Get another support station there. Hopefully, we're still good here at the moment. Looks like we're going around behind this one here, which is good. I need 25 more crystals,
Solid rock.
I think. Put my mini as a suicide grunt in Halo and it'll go fight an ice monster. This is classic. Or just send him in like a suicide grunt. He's like, ah!
Really hard. Support station. Building.
It's gonna actually be fun if I can keep teleporting minifigs in here. Can we just...
Teleport pad. Tool store. Teleport pad.
Let's get another tool store for giggles. If we can. Or a teleport pad, where is it?
Teleport pad.
Teleport pad.
Building.
I've never had this many characters, I think, at the same time.
Solid rock.
I think we literally have hit the full ship now, to the point where we're now just sending in generic minifigs. Yeah, we actually are. We're at the point of generic minifigs.
Support station.
And I'm building another teleporter just in
Support
case.
station. Power path.
This is actually pretty insane. I don't think I've ever had this many before, just chilling out. Oh, dude, that's right on the other side of the... Oh, yes. But then they're going to run this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here we go. Is that teleporter ready? Because we're going to have one hell of a situation on our hands. Most of the crew now also have guns. So hopefully what's going to happen is the security team's just going to, like, home in and just wreck everything.
Tool store. Upgrade station.
Right,
Or refinery. Mining laser.
mining laser.
Super teleport.
We could just build one of the biggest vehicles ever and just go for it, but
Small digger.
I could just bring in a small digger and have that do quite a lot of the work as well. Let's try.
Small transfer.
The problem is if I do that, I'm spending crystals to gain crystals, which is not really good. Come on. There we go. Through to there at the moment. Oh, wait a minute. Is somebody gonna go the wrong way around that? No, they're not. Put a power pad there. And hopefully they'll just be more inclined to do that.
Build power path.
They're very sound sleepers. I know, right? We've been drilling next to them. We've been detonating stacks of TNT next to them. And yet they're still asleep? What? I'm gonna have to make more crewmates, I think, on this. You know, like, actually get people from the Discord in on it. Because of the amount of, like, crewmates we could probably bring in. Again, I'm just going for security team at the moment, you know, with the amount of guns that I need. No, Sugar, go back! I think that's Sugar anyway. Oh no, it's audio. Dude, I didn't even know audio was in here. He must have just been randomly teleported down. Get Jen on the ship.
Solid rock.
I can't remember whether it did that or not. I'll have a look.
Solid rock. Solid rock.
An energy crystal has been found.
Oh, dude, that moment where we've just like gone round the side there. You just get all of these and hopefully be okay. Yeah, there, Jim. I was gonna say you're gonna check on the little one in a bit. Oh, might as well put that there now.
Solid rock.
This isn't too bad actually so far, like the setup. I'm trying to push like the limit of how many crewmates I've got.
Starving.
The funny thing is, with like 3 support stations, we practically have infinite crew. Because I'm bringing down so many crew members. Sammy's over here drilling stuff. We got this area that's opening up slowly. That's classic, I think. Yeah, it is. Classic's busy opening up an area over here. I hope it's not bad. Slowly navigating around everything here. Dude, this one mission is... Oh no.
Where's the rubble? Hey, oh.
No.
Unit teleported safely.
Just that guy gets to go back to the ship because of how stupid he was being. Oh no. No. I wish I could... I can do that manually, but...
Build power path.
Anybody else does that, they're going back to the ship immediately. You just have everybody coming over here trying to get that, and it's just like, no, please no.
An energy crystal has been found.
Classic says they're like the Halo grunts sleeping. That'd be a cool. Wish Halo make a minigame with giant grunts. It'd be funny to actually have like the that unreleased Mega Bloks Halo game, because I'd seen the beta of that online. It was either the beta or early alpha.
A new cavern has been discovered.
Should be able to get away with that there. Oh, dude.
A landslide has occurred.
If we just do this.
A landslide has occurred.
A landslide has occurred. The amount of people just running on this power path now is insane. That's Ember.
Rock Raider.
Okay, here we go. We're slowly clearing this up.
A landslide has occurred.
Landslide has occurred. The amount of times you can hear that. That and a slimy slug is invading your base. The DMC show is so bad, says David. Oh no. I was actually hoping it wouldn't be. Dude, I actually think I'm just like digging right behind that guy there, and then I should stop. It's like stop while the going's good, you know.
Power path.
Who's that?
Rock Raider.
Oh, it's Young.
Use dynamite.
Use dynamite. Oh, dude, there's another one there. Right. So we can dig into here now and try and find some more. I'm slowly bringing back more crystals here. Dude, can we just have this instead? We need crystals. How dare him?
Build power path.
Build power path. I don't know who I've sent to do that. It's like Shoga or something. Yeah, Shoga. I just hope they don't get mobbed by
Solid rock.
Ice monster.
the ice monster there.
Solid rock.
Oh, dude. just send like 1 billion people over here to do this. Because that power path is done. Can we just get this crystal here? How hard is it? There's just one crystal. Just bring it over here. The amount of people just digging in one area now.
Manual labor.
Okay, slowly getting more crystals here. Okay, there we go. We're through there. We got those. My gaming PC zapped my fig like a cartoon. But that's fine though. Like, everything is fine over here. We could get some easy crystals there. I just need a vehicle for it. I think the problem is that, again, I'd be spending money to get money. Because I think it's that. We upgraded to drill walls for a slow rate. You can also carry resources with you. Oh no, it has the ability to jump over one tile. Land-based speeder, no, that's not good. So I could get that, but then it's a case of how do we get back?
Tunnel scout.
I suppose. Like, we'll bring in a tunnel scout. Okay, there we go. Who's that? Is it stealth? I think it is. Right, get over here. While everybody else is doing the thing, get over it. Right.
Unit teleported safely.
I swear we can go back this way. It wouldn't give us a route if we couldn't complete it, you see, so... Yeah, it's stealth.
Crystal has been found.
If I can get through here, then that's it, we win instantly. Oh, dude, I need to blast through that? Come on.
An energy crystal has been found.
That moment where I've got stealth stranded over here, it's just like, dude, how am I gonna get him out of this?
An energy crystal has been found.
That moment where it's literally giving stealth like absolutely everything he needs. It's just teasing me at this point. Like, there's so many crystals over here. Okay, so I'm gonna need a freaking tool store for dynamite and everything. But to do that, I need a power pad, so I'm gonna need to build a power pad over here. If I can get stealth out of there with all those, that'll be great. Because I swear I can probably come back that way if we dynamite our way over here. By the looks of it. But he's got to get 2 ore, put them on the power pad, then have enough ore that he can then call down a tool store that he can get the dynamite from, then get the dynamite, assuming he's got dynamite training. Like, dude. The amount of freaking ore here is nuts. Right, south. Go put that there. Right, and then get the next one.
Oh.
So I can build the tool store. Are you kidding me? Slipped on a freaking spider. Oh. Come on. And another one. You kidding me? I'm watching Stealth die in slow motion here by slipping on spiders. Right. Down comes the tool store. Of which I think Stealth has the upgrade to use stuff.
Tool store.
If not, we'll upgrade him now. That should allow him to get
Tool store.
some decent upgrades.
Rock Raider.
Can't you take control of one of them? Yes, you can. I'm just doing it this way for the sake of it.
Building.
Wait a minute, I can actually just deposit them, can't I? Oh, there, so... Dude, I don't need him to come back, I can just have him deposit those. I can actually just bring people in here. Because it places people based on where you're teleporting them. There we go. I swear it said get 50 gems, and instead we've only got like 49, but
Water.
the amount of units on field here is insane.
Water. The ice monsters were no match for you, and the 25 energy crystals were collected safely. Well done. Mission complete.
25, but I've collected 50. What?
Lava laughter. Split down the middle. I spy.
Oh, and then we've got all these ones. Because did I do the standard ones? I think I did.
Frozen frenzy. Erode works. Water, lot of fun. Rock hard. Frozen frenzy. It's a holdup. Rubble trouble. Explosive action.
Where was... Ah, there, so we were...
Lava laughter.
Yeah, so we were
Awesome.
up to here almost anyway.
Run the gauntlet. Air raiders. Fire and water. Awesome.
Okay, so we got the remastered one. In which we're up to...
Frozen frenzy. Erode works. Rock hard. Lava laughter. Split down the
split
middle.
down the middle and lava laughter. Of which I don't think I'm gonna like lava laughter looking at that there.
I spy. Split down the middle.
Oh my god. Right. I'm gonna at least make Jem part of the crew. Because I've not done that before. We're missing out on so many people here. I might trade Jen out, well, Ember out for Jen, because, like, Ember's just not on the channel anymore. Let's do... Right, and then we'll just do head. Paint parts. Go to the store. I think it got some new ones, but that would be cool. forgot all of these cost so much, and yet we've been slowly upgrading them. That's kind of cool. That seems like a no-brainer for that one. Hang on. Oh yeah, we got all of the face plates and everything. It was just like gear and like headgear and other things we were missing. Some of these are like absolute classic. I'm gonna have to like at some point go through and make the classic characters. You know, from like some of the older Lego games, like Papa Briccolini, you could probably get away with from Lego Island. And possibly the Brickster as well. I don't know what those are. They cost like 200 and 1,000. What? Oh, it's a slug. Wait, what? Where's this? Where's the slug icon? Wait, what was that? I don't know what I just bought then. Visor neckwear. Cheat, what? Crew manager. Rock Cradle list, right? And then we go gen. Head unit thing. So what's that then? Is that like a it's like a frog? And then there's the slug. Right, which one do we do? Not that one. It's either that one or that one. I think that one.
Hello.
Hi.
That one. No brainer. And then we'll do that one for the backpack. Let's see. Some of these face parts, man, they look terrible. That doesn't work because of the hair. That one kind of does. Let's see. That one maybe? Let's just double check this. Bless you. Thank you very much, Classic. Sorry for sneezing. Either that one or that one? No, that one's a bit... What was the other one that I just had a moment ago? There. Right? And then we go... Okay. So we do this one, and we go paint. We go... Oh no, because it's gonna be the, There we go. Try to get this right. That's gonna be blue. Jacket's correct, and then that is correct if you go off the full outfit. We just don't get to see that because of the jacket. So yeah, that's correct. The only thing is, I think I might want to do a different print based off the face there. God, that's terrifying. Just that. That'll do, I think. There's the bricks there. So if you do that, That should be fine. Oh, I forgot we made papyrus. Did we make sands as well? Oh, we did. I forgot we did sands and papyrus.
Back.
Dude, I'm gonna have to do some of the other ones as well. See if I can do like Toriel and other ones. Or Undyne. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Next time we'll get on and do some more progress. So, until then, thank you very much. Bye.